Hello everybody, it's that time of the month. Well, it's actually a new month already, right? So what we have today, before I start my video, this is going to be mini WIP parade progress of my all new starts, and I have one finish. Before we start video, I just want to say how much greatly I appreciate you and all your help and support that you have been giving me through all this time. And it's been 7 years. I'm on YouTube right now. January 31st was my anniversary of 7 years, and I'm so happy to have such an amazing family around me. Thank you for your support to my son, who is fighting the enemy right now. And I'm blown away by your love and support, and I just want to say this right now in the beginning of this video. Thank you so very much. And if you are new in here and you want to support, there is a PayPal me, there is a thanks button, and if you cannot afford to send any money donation to my baby soldier, then there is a free way. All you have to do is to watch videos, don't skip ads. That way YouTube will pay me some extra money. It's not big money, but every penny is very important when you have a struggle in life like this. Okay, so anyway, let's get started now with this video. I have a basket, basically all my projects in here out of your view, but I would love to start with my first finish, and this is finished from I started a few years ago, so this is not something that is finished from my new starts in 2025, but I would love to show you in this video. And that's it. I'm not going to do this every single month. We're just doing it just now because I want to show you progress of all new starts, because that's what I was working all this January months. My first is the lattice stitch. Okay, I'm going to try to show as from my point of view probably, or should I flip my video? No, I will show you from my point of view, and I will flip my video so you can see the correct way. Ballerina. There is a collection of ballerinas from lattice stitch, or I can say like let I stitch. There's many ways I guess you can say. I'm not sure what's the correct way. I have to say that lots of threads are left, as you can see. Lots of threads left. Even the metallic, that was very difficult to stitch with. That's the first time I was stitching with these threads, but the end result, I really like what I see. And here she is. I put her in a roll. She is fantastic looking. I already washed her, I ironed her, and I have to say that, remember we did with you test of a marker from Walmart that I told you I was doing the dots. The marker washed out very nice. No residue left. And let me just show you close how beautiful she is. I did enjoy stitching the background in half stitches, but I did mistake. How I did mistake? I started, because all this basically panels in here, like inside and outside, this is full stitches, but all the inside, like outskirt, half stitches, and floor in here, some of the half stitch, some of the full stitch that replicate kind of shadow of the window. But because I started from half stitch and I wanted all my stitches point in the same direction, this was my the first experience to do that. So when I started to do a full stitch, I realized my closure go this way, but half stitch this way. So I have to change all my mind. So I couldn't stitch full stitches anymore like this. I have to do a side way, so that way I would my half stitches and full stitches will line up in one direction. So that was really mind twisted. I did not like that, but I didn't have a choice to do that. If I would do full stitch first and then half stitch, that would be much easier to manage half stitch. So I did few mistakes, have to tear apart because I line up in the wrong direction, but after all it looks beautiful. I like how those, let's see if we can get the sparkle of those. You know what, we cannot see metallic, I cannot see through the camera, but you know what, I'm going to make a flashlight and see if we actually can see the sparkle, because that's the most amazing thing of, come on. Wow, I can see the sparkle, so beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can see it. Can you see the sparkle? At this point through the camera, I don't know if you can see. I might have to get from different angle a little bit on the end of this video or so, because it really sparkles so nice. Maybe just don't have enough light in here, so my apology for that. But look how nice you can see the window, how the reflection in here looks so good. And her face, she has only like brow and lashes. That's the only back stitch on her face that from far away give her like the eyes. And pointy shoe has a back stitch in here, and on the shoe up there, I don't know if you can even see, like right in here, not much, just a few lines of the back stitch in here, and that's it. So I really like it. When I'm looking at it right now, it feels like it's a little bit maybe twisted. When I will have to stretch it, I try to stretch it straight, but this is my first start, I mean first finish, and I'm so happy it's done now. So right now I'm going to put back in a roll, and I will put in my folder. Now maybe not in my folder, because all my finishes, like I have to keep this together till the end of the year, because then I'm going to do WIP parade at the end of the year as finished and all the WIPs together. So I will hang on to this one and collect all my finishes, maybe even in this portfolio in here, so it's all stay in one place. Now let's see what else. I was stitching these days this little cutie, and last time we stitched with you for the first time, I did stitch, oh, I have a Catherine's pen in here, hold on, so I don't have to point with my fingers. We saw with you only stitched the grass on the bottom and this little piglet. Okay, so now I will show you what I have done. So from this side you can see how much I stitched. I did such a good progress in here. When I was having a hard time in my life and very depressing moment over my son, you know, who's in Ukraine right now. So I wanted to be close to Ukraine, so I was stitching this Ukrainian beauty, and I put lots of stitches on her. So now I have all the piglets, her leg, some of this her stick that she's holding. She will have her necklace in here. She has a little bit face, a little bit of her hair. In here you can see that she has one different color of the bead. I decided not to do that, so all her beads will be in red. I just stitched with the same color so it's even. For some reason, I don't know. Then when I was stitching this piece, by doing at first those black dots, I was like, what is this? Why do I have these black dots in here? Because that's for nose and eyes. And when I stitch, I was like, I still don't understand what is this. And then when I look on a preview, I realized that's the third piglet peekaboo from under her leg up there. And that's what I'm saying, how much difference can make of back stitch and no back stitch. And I feel like you are way too far away from me. Maybe I should lower my camera a little bit. Hold on, we're gonna go for a ride. Feels like it's way too far. Okay, so yes, the back stitch doing a big difference. So she's gonna be finished probably pretty much soon. I like my progress on her so far. Okay, she's going to be sitting somewhere not far away from me. Next one, let's just do whatever I will pick from this basket, I guess. Okay, so this one, oh, talking about the little girl, hold on, I will show you something. I will show you something. Look what I found. I found 3 little girls that very good companion for the other one. That one with the piglet. This is 3 Ukrainian girls with the geese. So I got this in my cross stitch saga, and one day I will stitch them as well. Hopefully it's the same matching size. Well, the size probably going to be a little bit bigger, but that's what it is. Now this one project I didn't do much progress, but we have to see anyway, because progress is a progress. And that is my, okay, this one, my beaded design. We call it Winter Celebration. I think I will change the name to the Winter Wonderland. I like this name better. It's going to be Winter Wonderland. And I started the first row in the video. Oh, by the way, talking about beaded embroidery, do you remember I did a video review, and one of the company with the beads, I did not have threads. So I don't know if that was Paint Some Way store or One Day Savings, maybe you will remember. So the other day I did receive replacements, so they did send it to me. Like I explained it to them, like for myself I would probably say no, it's okay, don't send, because I have some threads from other designs. But to show you if store responsible or not, if you're missing something, if they would send, so I say yeah, I would love to actually receive, so you know if you get something missing, the store always will send you missing pieces. So I do have now, no problem about that. So my organization for this design is this Temu bags. I love them. And by the way, I need to go shop more on Temu. My beads in here, my pattern. This one I have in this little container. Beads. Just if you didn't watch my WIPs and your first time on this channel, this is how I organize in this little square containers. They are good size, bigger than the round one. I like the square, this organizer. So if you have a chance to order, please order one of the stores that I review on my channel. I think they all have the same. And the rest of beads in a baggie, just in here in this bag. And I did wash them all because some beads are bleeding colors, so I did wash them all. And now let's see what kind of well, after we stitch with you together, obviously I did not do any progress, so I have only stitched in here a lousy little line. Well, probably I have to turn around. That's the first line because I didn't have a chance to stitch. So see the first line, the way I stitch in my video, and that's it, that's the finish. I did not do any more because I was trying to do more progress on designs that I already have frames, but this one definitely I will try to stitch more for the month of February. My progress for February, I have to do more progress on the flowers of Penny, if you know this, that I have. By the way, for this design, my beads in an organizer, but when I work with this canvas, my beads will be in here. You know, Ferrero Rocher and I told you that you can put on a lid or in here, so that's what I did. I organized already. It's a 44 colors all in here. So as you can see, I have a beads in here, but it's flipped and it stays because I make them flat so they all stick to the mat and it's not coming out, so I can close as it is together with it. I might not to lose this, to remember from where I can just put my picture inside in here, and that is how I keep in my beads. Those sticky mats are so good, I highly recommend. I have some order before from Paint Some Way, and the latest I did review from GBFKE. My next design that I would love to show you, and just remember this is all project that we start in 2025, all brand new projects. So my next one that I did pretty good progress, it's this beautiful penny. They all 9 count Ada and pearl plastic beads. So in here I have all this my extras in here, and all my 36 colors I have in here, and I have in here some beads leftovers from previous my rose and butterfly that I finished. So whatever is matching I can add them later, but first I want to see if I will have enough of beads that came with this design. So I did not mix them yet. I will do them later as leftovers. Okay, so I have this cute container. They used to work for me as a diamond paint and storage. Now I work with this one. So beads go back in here container, and my organization for this one, I have 2 of these boxes in here, and I did like in 2 boxes. So I probably will do same thing like I did the other one, to put extra 2 in here from here. So I have just a 1 box instead of 2, and use the other box for something else. It's really comfortable to have like this, all numbered, and I know what is going on. So right now I have a 2 boxes of this and my pattern. But now I'm not using actually this piece of paper. I took pictures of the symbols from the canvas, so I have a matching symbols on my tablet. So I did pictures. So this one, as you can see, I did a good chunk of progress. It looking good already. If I can turn around, or in here I put a magnet with my needle to the screw. If I can turn around to get close to the camera, it looks so good. Those colors, beads looks beautiful. So this design that I have a plan to finish, and I'm finishing 2 squares of each month. So this for the January, this last square wasn't as full, like didn't have a 10, I think it's a 7 beads. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, yes, 7 beads. So it's like 170 this way. So now for the month of February I have to do 20 squares in here. So we have in here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So that's 2000, 1 2 3 4 5, it's a 3000, 3000, okay, so 200, 400, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so plus 140. Last square is not full as well, so 100, what is it, 50, how much I said, 40, 140 would be, I think already mistaken in something. So under let's say round up around 3500 stitches, we have to put over 3000 beads. Okay, so that's lots of beads to stitch. for the month of February. These 2 lines need to be done and we will reach to a big penny, so that's exciting. But lots of black in here, as you can see. That's going to be like very quick because I don't have to look on the symbols all the time, but at the same time kind of probably going to be boring. I'm not sure, but it's fun to work with beads. I love it, so I don't think it's going to be very badly boring time. Love the colors already in here. In here we have already new colors like a lighter pink. Looks awesome. So, and I'm keeping this to keep it safe. You know, I had like pillows. We bought pillows, new one to toss away old one, and this is kind of perfect storage for my frame to cover all the way, and then this piece is kind of cover up to hide totally from any accident happen. Look at this. So this is perfect for me, and then I keep it in a big bag in here. So this one beaded. Let's just now put away these beads in here together. Next one project, let's just go for the beaded project. This is my latest one that we did with you. This is 50-50, okay, beads and threads. I have in here just as a reminder, like the beautiful, so this is double threads, but here is the colors that we're going to use for this one, and matching beads. I have them all in this container, little mini container. Oh, upside down. Okay, like that. All my beads in here, and this is extra in here, and our picture of the design is absolutely gorgeous. Some of you stitching this design just with threads, then came with the beads, so I guess you can find both version of that. So I'm stitching as it's supposed to be, because as a reviewer I must stitch like, you know. Let me just put away now so I don't lose it. I have to stitch as required to be stitched, because that's what reviewer supposed to do. And I think I will be continued to do this way. Some of you suggested, what if I would do like a full cross stitch with threads and just like to close half stitch to put beads on it. I thought about that before, but when I saw how coverage goes, I don't think I need to do that. So I'm kind of happy with what I'm having right now. And this is another bag from some shopping stuff. Oh, I said shopping and whistle. Kind of. Okay. What I have in here done, you can see from here I'm start from the bottom, so trying to cover up all the bottom first. And if I have a thread left and still symbols up, so I'm just go up. So that's all I have for now, and I think I have to flip it to get close to the camera. And you can see the coverage of these beads, not bad. The beads extremely not even and not proportion, but together with the threads it camouflage very nicely. So far I have in here a black color and 2 shades of green, and that's all my, oh, a little bit in here, a little bit up there. So I'm kind of I will start now from the bottom and go up. So I'm hoping to the end of this year to create, to kind of to here, to get the flower. So hopefully I can make it to here. If I can make it more, that would be extremely good progress, but that's the only thinking. Can I go and do that? We'll see how much time I will have, because now in the month of February we are going to back to stitch the rest of my WIPs that I have in my collection. If you missed my collection of WIPs, please check it out. I have a big parade that I created in the end of December, I believe. Now my next one, okay, let me put this beaded one frame as well. I'm keeping them in my bag. Do you remember I reviewed this bag long time ago? Remember this one, like the big one, kind of like bag to go. So I store lots of stuff in here. Okay, next one, my progress for this month of January and new start. It's the start of this year. It's the pretty snake. Okay, and all I have so far in here. From this side you can see my progress so far. I did mistake, I realized I did mistake a little bit by stitching in here few stitches, this one, and a little bit in here light green. I have to take it down. It's supposed to be a light purple color up there, so I will take it down later. And I did in here the eyes, so awesome, like with so many colors in here, lots of color, but looks like a real eye. That snake already staring at me. So definitely will be stitching much more now this one as well, because now I'm not going to jump to all these new designs to start them. So I will have more time to do progress on a snake, because he is a star of this year. I got backstabbed this year as well by the snake, so that's okay. That's all relevant to me and I don't really care. And next one is the gnome. When we did with you spinner wheel, the gnome show up for me to stitch with you together, but I think this video already will be long enough, so maybe we will do stitch together for next week. What do you think? Because oh my goodness, cute. I love it. And I love it because also I order, you know, matching needle holder, adorable. And all I did little bit is the leaves around strawberry. So this is very little start in here and just a few stitches to finish my thread on this side. But look at that. Love the shading in here. The leaves are so good looking. And of course, it's kind of like an outline already. It's going to be strawberry in here, start right next to the leaf. So I will be slowly recording this video for next Sunday, and maybe we'll add something else to it. I believe this one is 16 or it's 14. 16 count. I'm stitching on 16 count, Ada. Also, you can find this in 14 count. Not sure about 11. And this one is from FANSELLS. Yeah, from FANSELLS. The beaded design up there. Some from FANSELLS, some from Dream Stitch. So there's different. I kind of didn't. Well, if you want to see from Huda, you just watch my first video. That probably I mentioned all the stores. But basically, any store that I review, you can find same product. I don't know how fast they are editing new designs, because with the holiday celebration of their hold on, make sure I don't miss anything. No, this is snaky. Okay. New Year's, so they were closed, and some company ran out of some designs and did not restock. But I think by now they should be all restocked. If some missing links, then just stop by at the store later. Now this is another cutie, very pastel looking girl. And that is this little peony girl that I stitched very little. I think when I finish Ukrainian girl, then I will start to stitch more often on her. I'm just like want to be close more to Ukraine right now, so that's why I stitch a lot at night. The little girl. Love the color of the threads in here. And I have lots of. See, I meant to finish all the threads, but then I switched to something else. So what I stitch in here, I have stitches on the bottom in here, and all the green colors. I think I stitched all of them green. Yeah, I was going to after green. No, I didn't finish all green yet, but a lot. Just trying to outline all the greenery around, and then will be lots of pinks and purples. Here's my half stitches in here in the mix with full stitches, a little bit on her shoe up there. So it's a little tiny start, but it's a start. It's a progress. Okay, so whatever I have started, I added to my spinner wheel to all the other project together. I did not take away Ballerina yet. I have to add her to the finished project of 2025. Yoo-hoo! First finish for this year. Now another one, little tiny start. It's this little cute owl that we started in January. This one from GBFKE. Did I stitch this one? Yeah, I think so. I think so. There's the colors. That's a very tiny. Oh yeah, I was stitching hat. I was trying to make a hat. Oh, and a little bit on a branch where she sits, and most of I wanted to finish night. So right now I'm a 200% night owl. I barely can sleep now, so I will be lots of stitching done at night. So that's all my progress for now for the owl. Very cute, adorable design, and I don't need a frame for it. I'm just holding in my hands and stitching because it's so little tiny and it's comfortable to stitch in a hand. Okay, in 2025 we're going to have lots of finishes because all these little designs, I'm not going to stitch them very long time. My next one that I started, it was my wolf by Dimensions, my first time stitching Dimensions. And this beautiful wolf that I purchased a long time ago from Walmart. I think they still have them in Walmart. And I have this as a counted design as well in my Cross Stitch Saga. So I'm stitching this by Cross Stitch Saga. It's so comfortable to just to keep it in a tablet and fast mark it up instead of looking in a pattern. I did check though, and it's matched 100%. So that's all I kind of stitched. That's the other side, and here it is. It's a wolf eye, and second eye started to a little bit in here, and the branches. So that's basically what you saw. I was stitching in I think 2 days. I was stitching this one, day and a half. Well, not too many hours, but yeah, did a little bit mistake, have to tear apart. Yeah, but now I have to continue and make more progress. Really looking forward to finish and see what I think my just what I think about Dimensions, because I never had that before. Okay, now I think we have all designs already. What I started, that was all my progress that I created. And now what is left from my collection from 2025 that I was going to start this year. Now left these 2 designs. This one is Christmas design, kind of, right? Christmas flowers. So I'm planning to start this one in Christmas in July. When we will have a Christmas in July celebration, I will be at the camper all summer, not summer, like back and forth, right? Go home and back. So I will be stitching starting this in July. So if you have this design, save yourself July so we can stitch together. Stitch something else right now, right? And then I have this one design that kind of looking Halloweenish to me because of the colors, but it really not Halloween. Yeah, Halloween colors, but there's no like a witch or pumpkin or something else. It's just the 2 cats. It could be Valentine cats, you know, but just not the same color. So for Halloween, we have also at the campground in the summer, in August, Halloween party at the campground. So I will start that in August and hopefully finish by the Halloween. So that's what left to project of Beaded. And then I have left, And then I have left in here a few more projects, and I will tell you when I will start them. Okay, so I have in here one more beaded and threads and metallic threads in here. This is Ukrainian crystal art company. I will start this one also Christmas in July, and hopefully by the Christmas we can finish one of them. Okay, and then so basically this design will be stitched in the summer. This one was gifted to me by Debbie, and this is counted. It's actually also dimensions that I realized. It's dimensions. Look at this, sweet pumpkin, perfect summer design. So I will be stitching this one while I'm camping as well. So this one, as soon as I start camping, I will start to stitch this one. So this one have like beautiful, I know I probably showed you already before, like variegated threads in here. The canvas in here hopefully will wash, because it's, I don't know, it was like this, see how kind of like a yellowish, it was in a packaging like this. I don't know if from some threads or whatever, but the threads in here are nice. It's not very much of them, but I think, why did I think, oh yeah, there's one of this orange one is variegated thread, or it's all this together. Maybe not variegated, maybe just the two together. They, no, maybe not. Okay, they just got twisted together. I thought it was variegated. Okay, cool. So I will be stitching this one in the summer soon as I start camping, and camping we start in May. Usually 24 or 25 May, everybody called to put their trailer on the sides. And this is project for summer. So that's still standing for the summer design for 2025. Now I would say two. So now left is these designs, and I would love to start in February, at least one of them, and hopefully this year we can finish both of them. So this is the bee and the ladybug brooches, also Ukrainian crystal art company. Love them. So that's all is left, obviously. Very little, like a mini tiny projects. Well, this one is not as small, but I'm looking forward to work on them. So right now I'm happy with what I already have a progress, and in the summer we are going to boost ourselves and start on this one. So video, I think it's going to be long enough. I'm not gonna mix to it my designs like to stitch together with you, but let me show you something else. Just a minute. I'm just going to go back into my table in here, and you know, just a reminder why I did not stitch as much, because at the same time I was stitching my European town, right? So actually last night I stitched a little bit more. To restart my video stop again. So as you can see, this clamp, I'm just using my edges in here. So last night I stitched a lot after the video that we recorded for Wednesday. I finished lots of threads in here on the bottom and the house. So now it's like a one in here, no, two close to this side. This one all for the sky. And I stitched last night, start to stitch a trunk of the tree. And lots of filling did in here, so I'm doing slowly, so I'm not going to touch it right now, probably to next Wednesday. So I'm going to put back like this, and put my holder like that, and put away for now, because my other design need to get love. And I want to show you what I will stitch now to finish, kinda to put more often. We'll work on it after my ballerina. I choose another counted cross stitch, and that's the Mary Bell's Wish and Well Garden. Was gifted to me by Bunny, my lovely subscriber. Become like I call her older sister. We all like a family in here. So this kind of remind me back home, because we did have water well, and I told you a little bit story about. Very colorful. And so I would love to finish this one kind of soon, because with this design, not only I have a whole bunch of threads in here, but I put in here way too much threads, I just like wherever I have that color, I just put on this palette. So basically this whole bunch of these threads can go to some of my other designs that I short for the threads, whatever. So I need to finish. So unfortunately this is like a paper pattern, so it's not go very fast. But let me just remind you what I have so far in here, and this is what I have for now. And the house outline in here, this is chimney already, this is big tree. So I will be working on this design now, little by little bit at night, that nobody can mess up with my counting, because I really have to work this by the paper pattern. So this is my needle in here. This is my next target to finish, and I cannot wait to see how it's going to look like when it's done. All right, my friends, thank you so much for staying with me in here. I appreciate if you watch my video without skipping, watching those ads. Maybe click on some ads link and watch for a few minutes. This is really will help to collect money from my son and his fellow soldiers to buy whatever they need to survive on front line, because they need the transportation, and those trucks breaking all the time, go through the missile holes and all that stuff. So they need a lot, and obviously government cannot prepare for everything, because we wasn't prepared for this war. So we have lots of volunteers do incredible job by donating money and supporting army. So thank you so much for that, and every of your comments, every of your like will promote my video to other viewers, so they can join, and the more views I have, then more YouTube will monetize my channel with more pay, and all the money will go to the army, to my son and his friends, brothers, to free my country. Alright, so I hope you like this video. I like my progress on almost everything besides the winter wonderland. Really got skimpy progress, but hopefully February will make it a little bit better. See you tomorrow with whatever that will be.